What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Be sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. Swear to God, between Matt Hansen over there with Avowed and Obsidian Entertainment, and now David Jaffe coming out of nowhere to somehow blame the failures of Dragon Age the Veilguard on us, the loyal YouTubers only covering their fuckery. Well, he's made the very dumb decision to go after Vara Dark, and that never goes over well for anyone. Including Alyssa Mercunti. And so here we go. Yeah, we had that story of God of War creator David Jaffe coming out and attacking fans and saying that it was YouTube grifters' fault for killing the Dragon Age the Veilguard, even though ample evidence to the contrary. We all know who it was, Corinne Bush. And of course, Vara Dark's been talking, and he had to, and of course, he picks her to respond or something. So, Jaffe is, this is Vara saying, Jaffe is a salty average people can take to social media and voice their opinions. And he's getting angry that companies may start actually listening to gamers after the multiple failures they've had over the years. And now, of course, he's blaming YouTube grifters for killing Dragon Age the Veilguard when it was simply a trash game. Absolutely. Later on, she goes to tell some history that she had with him. Good. He made a video about me in the past, which I couldn't help but laugh at because of how ridiculous he sounded. He made this video because I said Alyssa Mercunti making jokes about the Trump attempted assassination wasn't funny, and how David here said he thought it was kind of suspicious and might have been staged, and that wasn't cool. Oh, great. He's a assassination denier, but he whipped out a book about the WWE and Vince McMahon and said, oh, there's a ton of information about Trump in here and how he's good at understanding an audience and entertaining a crowd. But that's literally anyone in life. Let's be honest. No. And every single political candidate is trying to convince you to vote for them. Well, that's true. Trump is extremely good at it, but at the end of the day, every single politician is like this. But instead, he decides to single out Trump, which is just absurd. Yeah, Trump's hardly a politician. I think we've seen that proven. He said, he also said, oh, he's older than me, so he knows more about politics, because that's how that works, and that you should just go fuck yourself and go home to Vara. So the one interaction, I guess we'll call it, wasn't very great, but I'm one of the grifters he's calling out, even though his definition of a grifter is someone sitting online making videos talking about a game when he's literally doing the exact same thing. No, I mean, and we go along with that as like, oh yeah, we're grifting. An actual grifter is someone who says and talks about things that they don't actually believe in, and they do it only because it's popular to an audience that they're targeting. But the fun thing about it, I'd be talking about all this shit whether I had a YouTube channel or not, because I actually care about all this stuff. I wanted to play Dragon Age games, so it was going to get my opinion and my talking about it no matter what. But hey, why not see if we can maybe voice some of the collected anger and opinion of the audience to stop this kind of thing from happening in the future. And so, yes, obviously they always accuse people of what they, first of all, a lot of them are grifters. They don't give a shit about a lot of this. They're literally there to weaponize their audience. So it's just like in politics where the left accuses the right of what they're doing. And yes, asinine that he would even bring up a WWE book in this context, but he said there's a book, I had the author on my show, it's called Ringmaster, and it's a great book. There's an entire chapter about the relationship between sex creep offenders, some of the shits alleged to have done Vince McMahon and alleged him and Vince have a close relationship. They talk a lot. He breaks it down into how Vince McMahon's tactics of building up an audience and staging bro, fucking retarded. Again, all the conspiracy theories in the world right there. He goes on to talk about, yes, he does. So yeah, thank you, Vara, for showing that this dude is indeed a fucking idiot. Here's Jaffe saying he took issues with Dark's comments about how she defined grifters. Is that my definition of a grifter? Where are you getting that from, Vara Dark? Again, Vara, I'm going to have to give you a little education here. Jaffe's definition of a grifter is literally sitting online talking about games. You don't believe me? Not a problem. Vara Dark here with all the facts. After playing an unfunny clip attempting to mock Vara, Jaffe said, I've never defined grifter as that. A grifter is someone who makes money off people by lying to them. That's what, yeah, that is true. A grifter is not someone who sits in front of a camera and talks about video games. Okay, but to that end, and that's fine, who were the YouTubers who were lying about Dragon Age the Veilguard? Because all I saw were YouTubers like Hypnotic and Smash JT and Nedimion and others who were actually playing the goddamn game and then reporting on it. Where was the lie? Yeah. Either way, and then Here we go. Jaffe then shared an example of how much of a mental lightweight he is. If I was like in NASA and they were like, oh shit, the space station's going to explode. Everybody, we can only solve this by looking at the blueprints and the math and the geometry. I don't fucking know. Within 5 minutes, they'd be like, Jaffe, go get the coffee. It's not for you. That's okay. They're right. Your voice could literally get Putin to back out of the Ukraine. Okay, so he's just insulting her. Yeah, holy shit. So Jaffe and Michael Hansen are easily tied, right? Or Matt Hansen, rather. Let me know what you think about all this. Do you think Dragon Age the Veilguard failed because of YouTube grifters, or did it fail because it was a horrible propaganda-filled game that disrespected all of the audience and the Dragon Age lore? I don't know. Either way, make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you.
Well, bye.